I'm back. You know, I took a bit of a hiatus there, as you may have noticed. So, you know, I've come back with something pretty, maybe like I'm trying too hard to be relevant, but you know, I gotta play the algorithm. We're gonna be looking at old people and their pain. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that. What am I, a monster? But you did smile though, didn't you? Making me sick. Nah, but we are doing that though. We are. We are doing that. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to do a video on these. You ever seen those commercials that come on late at night? You know the ones, they're just there to scam your grandparents out of money and they fall for it anyway? There's just some ridiculous commercials that they make for these things. So let's take a dive together into the world of what we're going to be scammed into eventually when our neurons start to rot.
Today is the International Day of Older Persons here in Korea. The actual day was yesterday in other parts of the world, designated by the UN in 1990.
The fucking UN? You're telling me you flaunted a UN guideline? First of all, why?
But because yesterday was Armed Forces Day.
It was Armed Forces Day. The guys with the guns were out on patrol. At that point, the UN regulations just become a suggestion. You can see how that'll move with the day.
Believe it or not, Korea is one of the fastest aging societies or countries in the world. As you can imagine, that means the industry for elderly products is going to go up as well.
Cha-ching! Where you might see a loved one, Angela is seeing easy exploitation.
Right now, we're looking at $20 billion of a
That's
market.
a huge market.
Get me in! What can I repurpose? This. They can relate to this. An aging plant for an aging life. I mean, you don't need to trim it. Frankly, it trims itself.
All right, let's get started. I'm really excited about this. So what is this first item?
So Angela, could you just explain to me what that is and what I'm supposed to say about it?
It looks like a speaker.
Well, that's basically what it is.
Does anybody here know what this is? Was this supposed to be on the set?
And what it is, more specifically, it's a wireless voice amplifying speaker system.
Ah,
Now,
okay.
So it's a speaker?
Have you ever tried to watch TV with maybe someone a little bit more elderly? You're okay with a certain level of volume, but they need it to be a little bit louder.
Right.
Okay, so this is supposed to wirelessly amplify the TV speaker, but they'll just be sitting right next to you anyway, so you'll just hear it from their thing. Just turn it up on the TV. How deaf is your grandma? Get her a hearing aid.
We link this up. This is the transmitter to the TV. It comes with a little wire. You plug it in, and then it links up through infrared lights or rays that hooks up with your speaker, so you don't need a wire for your speaker.
I forgot all the steps already. I forgot everything.
Okay.
That way, the elderly, your grandparent, whoever it is, can carry around the speaker to wherever they're sitting.
The beauty about this thing, it's got a long range on that infrared. While we're trying to watch Star Trek: The Next Generation, Wheeler to the corner, okay, it's gross when she's here. Wheeler, Parker here, I don't know, just put the speaker on it, don't have to see her anymore. This product's more for me than her.
Okay, let's try this first and hear it. So we're
이번 노래
watching.
들으려는 어떤 게 감상 포인트예요?
Oh, so you do hear that echo, right?
Yeah, you can really hear that. It's not synced at all. Also, I think it's transmitting Russian radio broadcasts.
I can't hear actually, Minjung. Could you make it louder, please?
Minjung, careful! Stop manhandling that thing!
so-
Oh!
All right, so this next item looks like, what is this?
This is called the Anmawang, another kind of fun name, Anmawang.
If you're bored at all during this, you can just watch the friggin' epic K-pop going on in the background.
Aha! It feels like you're tapping me on
like
in the
kinda
back.
counting.
Are you tapping me on the back? No, you're not. That's the thing. Holy crap, I thought it was your finger.
Not to mention, these are made from solenoid coils or solenoid features that heats up naturally. So instead of like the copper wires where you use electricity, it's not going to overheat.
Okay, that's good news. It's not gonna overheat. In case that was one of your worries.
Once it hits 40 degrees Celsius, it shuts off automatically.
Good, good. It's got a kill switch built in, thank God, all right? This will not be searing any marks into Grandma's back. Should this need a kill switch? Please, please, please talk about the next item.
And this is nail clippers?
This one is item that already exists. Am I getting that right?
It's funny because I was
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2. Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
To the ones who give it their all, our promise is to give you our all. High-quality products and support only.
telling Minjong before the show, it's sometimes the best inventions are two very simple products coming together.
Sometimes the best inventions are the ones that have already been invented. Most people don't know that.
So for a third item, it's just your conventional nail clipper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
but
this
what's
is
special about it?
a lot of things.
She's wildin'. You're just selling them nail clippers? Angela, that's not ethical.
The unique aspect is
I was wondering about that magnifying glass, too.
it comes with the magnifying glass, and because our nail clipper is made out of steel, it sticks right on.
How neat is that? Would that
I feel like that might make the situation worse. Would that help? Friggin' hell, skip the magnifying glass, just slap an ACOG scope on that bad boy. Trust me, you're not gonna be missing with this thing.
With that simple idea, you don't have to worry about losing it.
I feel like you've missed the point here. You could still lose it. It comes off. That's the whole point. It comes on, comes off. Comes on, comes off. Whoop, I lost it. You can still lose it. There are many other things you could have said about that magnifying glass.
So thank you for these great ideas. I think I'll go with the nail clippers, more affordable too. Right?
Is that right?
I'll go with the nail clippers that I could have bought from CVS Pharmacy for $1.78. That was the most impressive thing to me in this lineup.
For over 100 years, we've been scrunching and folding toilet paper.
Who's scrunching? Who's scrunching? It's very simple, okay? It's a nice weave. Oh gosh, oh jeez. Yeah, that's you.
Finally, there's a better way.
Okay, now you have my attention.
Comfort Wipe, the sanitary paper extension arm and holder.
Oh, for God's sake. We all know there is no way that item is coming out of that scenario unscathed, okay? It's not coming out the same Comfort Wipe.
The first improvement to toilet paper as we know it since the 1880s.
The 1880s? You're gonna go back that far? What happened in the world of toilet paper in the 1880s? Toilet paper, 1880s. In 1880, the British Perforated Paper Company began selling toilet paper sold in boxes of individual squares. This is the biggest invention to toilet paper since perforation. And God knows I don't have to spell it out for you. This is not an ethical product.
Think about it. Toilet paper is really archaic and disgusting.
Ew. Too bad we need to have it as part of the main feature of our product.
That's right. Never touch another dirty toilet tissue.
It's always gonna go just like that. We're never gonna be landing butter side down on the rim of the toilet. Actually, for that, you're gonna need their other product, Comfort Grab.
Being a big guy certainly has its advantages.
But mostly, it's disadvantages all the way down.
This is a great product.
This is a disadvantage. You're looking at it. Actually, I can't think of the advantage. Heart disease?
It's embarrassing to have someone help you with your personal matters.
Before the Comfort Wipe, I had no chance of reaching my own ass. I mean, look at that thing. Are you telling me you'd be able to get all the way back up in there? Look at the shape of my strange body. The Comfort Wipe has given me back my dignity. Gone are the days I have to embarrassingly rub up against a tree or a neighbor's house to wipe my own ass in full view of the police. I'm sorry, Fred. I'll pay for the damage. God knows this hurts me more than it hurts you. Oh, I'm not a grizzly bear, man. I'm a freaking human. And they say size doesn't matter. 15 inches of pure cleanliness. Good as new. Life is hell this way. All right, let's move on to Rejuvenique Electric Facial Mask. With a name like that, how can you go wrong?
Hi, I'm Linda Evans, and I'd like to congratulate you on your exciting new purchase.
You know that feeling you get when you meet someone and you just feel like you've known them your entire life? Well, I just had whatever's the exact opposite of that feeling.
The Rejuvenique system is an investment that can produce amazing results for your face and skin. And since it's a system, not a cream.
No, this was a cream? This is a cream. Ah! Well, I'm not really sure it's a system either. No!
The essential parts of your Rejuvenique system are the facial mask with adjustable straps and 26 gold-plated contact points, the battery-operated control box.
This is raising no red flags. If this is raising no red flags, you deserve what's coming.
We'll give you easy-to-follow instructions on assembling the system, fitting the mask to your face, and operating the controls.
Beautiful. She looks so comfortable. She really looks at ease.
And in addition, we'll give you
Today, I will be amazing.
Today, I will be amazing.
Details on how to get the best results and answer the most commonly asked questions.
This will definitely not suck the youth out of your soul and transfer it to me. I do not have a cauldron on my upper floors, and I do not consult it in times of need.
The battery-operated control box, the connector cord, the tube of enriched toning gel.
Not uranium. I wouldn't put uranium in a tube. That would cause a lawsuit. I wouldn't want that. Put it on. It wouldn't benefit me to put uranium in the tube, dude. I'm selling it like it's... Why would I do that? It's not uranium. Put it on. You want to know how we're legit? Comes with... Now that's professionalism. That looks like a snuff film passed around in 1970s New York. I know the street. Down on 3rd Street is where you'd find that.
The first step is to install the 9-volt battery into the control unit.
Okay. Almost ready. Just gotta hook it up to that small battery.
For optimal results, it is very important to properly fit the headband and mask so that they are comfortable and positioned correctly on the face.
So I just gotta put this on, easy enough. Is that supposed to be happening? I'm fairly sure that's not supposed to be happening.
Assuming you are using enough gel, this is not unusual.
No, this is unusual. Okay, let's not beat around the bush.
Well, if you can get the idea of what doing 8 setups a second would do for your stomach, you have an idea of what Rejuvenique would do for your face.
Irreversible damage. You know, all this pussyfooting with all these products, all right, that's all it's been, pussyfooting. Just go full tilt. I never want to see my grandpa again. Have a robot take care of him. This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
Would you like to dance with me?
Yes.
I'm glad she is staying on script, though. That's a tough line she had to respond with there.
This song is In the Mood by Glenn Miller.
You know it's gonna be a nice evening when your dancing partner sounds like a trash can getting hit with a crowbar every time it doesn't move.
What we wanted to do was design a robot that's easy to use.
I can say for certain you failed right off the bat. Stop now. You should have stopped before you started.
The time is 9:39 a.m.
Designed specifically for seniors, but also affordable. I think that was very important. It's something that seniors, older individuals could trust.
What, that guy? Well, you don't trust that guy back there's got a naturally trustable face. What, do you think he's got malicious intent? Are you reading bad signals off of that? Off of those eyes? You think those would be the kind of eyes to peer into yours, coldly emotionless, as he strangled you in your sleep? No, he's not that kind of guy. He's a good guy. Could you not have put a little more R&D into the face? Somehow you've made it look worse than if you just took a Sharpie and did like a fucking dot smile, regular smiley face. Somehow how did you do worse than that?
He's company, and there's somebody to talk to, and somebody to dance with.
That's what you did, because you won't just visit.
I like the song that he plays, actually.
It's called Spotify. You can find that song, and it doesn't actually play out of a can of beans.
Okay, Rudy.
What would you like me to do?
What crime must I commit today in your name, master?
Help me.
Have I reached you? Remember to take your morning medication, Anthony.
Okay, this one could have been accomplished with a Post-it note, and it doesn't even have to creepily lurk towards you. What are these people, crazy?
Seniors would give us their feedback, oh, we don't like this, we don't like that. We'd come in and change it.
Please stop coming. I told you not to come, but you keep on coming, and my arms are too weak to hold you back. Yeah, we took this feedback into account.
Good afternoon. Did you take your medicine this morning?
Does this thing do anything other than remind you through text or human to take your medicine this morning? I'm not trying to oversimplify your life's work here, but a Post-it note on the fridge pretty much accomplishes the same thing here.
Okay, wonderful. Did you sleep okay last night?
No.
What would you like me to do?
Let's go. So here, Rudy's able to help carry things for me, you know, help me around the house as I'm moving throughout the day.
This is gross. This one really grossed me out. You know, I don't know why all these people, all these commercials, all these...
In today's complex digital world, your business is accelerating faster than ever. More people, more devices, more data, in more places than ever. Every company needs to be prepared to protect.
These products are making senior citizens out to be so weak, you know, so defenseless, lacking of inner strength and resolve. I say nay to all that, all right? I don't think you should be put in a home. I think you should be free to break your bones on everything. That's a risk I'm willing to let you take. The legends speak of a man who could teach the elderly to defend themselves using the sacred martial art of Kung Fu. If we want to age gracefully, we will have to learn from the master himself.
The cane is a sign of weakness, but in that deception alone lies its great strength. Use that deception to your advantage. The ancient Korean noble class knew the power of the cane, and they developed a series of techniques and exercises with the cane.
Am I doing this right? What are you saying? What are you talking?
Ability.
You still going?
Like the woman.
Bro, I just came for the workout, man.
The car up and taking her child.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just came for the workout, man.
Firefighters running into a burning building. They feel the fear, but they do it anyways.
Dude, what are you talking? Seriously, what are you talking about?
Two-handed block. That's as
Can you hear me?
as it gets.
Can you hear me, man?
A strike is a block, and a block
Hello?
is a strike.
Dude, can you hear me? What are you talking about? Seriously. Seriously!
Coming in with a high shot. Maybe they're coming in with a knife.
Is the door
you gotta
locked?
Strike the block. Strike it.
The door's locked. The door's locked. The
Strike
door's locked.
the block.
Now, before we end the video, I just want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Honey. Without them, this video would not have been possible. These days, I've been doing a lot of my shopping online. And if you're doing your shopping online, well, you best have Honey. Honey is the free Hey guys, didn't expect to be seeing you here. So I bet you're wondering, no, you're really not wondering, are you? Why I'm in a bunker, literally in my basement, in my house. One minute you're there, you're making all these epic plans to entertain the world. The next minute you're in your basement. So until further notice, my show is just gonna be taking place right here in my war bunker. Okay? I got vinyls. Be needing those when it's all over. I'm trapped. I'm really trapped, guys. Look there, look at that. I put googly eyes on Bush's baked beans. Listen, Beanie, you've been a great part of the show. You're unforgettable, but I'm gonna need you for sustenance during these harsh times. Sorry, I'm gonna have to open your skull and drink your juices. Slimy yet satisfying. Well, we may be here until further notice, but as they say, the show must go on, okay? So today, I'm gonna attempt to lighten the mood and talk about the second most prevalent germ out there, actually. And she goes by the name of Gwyneth. Or that's right, she's back! This lady, okay? This lady, she's back. You know her. You know who she is. You know what she's done. It's with heavy heart and out of sync chakra, I must inform you that Goop has somehow gotten its own Netflix series. I know most of you probably know this by now, it's old news, but everyone's been nonstop requesting I take a look at it, so as a man of the people, I figure I will give the public what it wants. Interestingly enough, it wasn't received very well by critics who cited that the show was peddling pseudoscience, basically. So the world hasn't totally lost its mind yet. That's one thing to count our blessings on, I suppose. So the actual name of this show is, and I quote, The Goop Lab with Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't understand. How has it come this far? Why will Goop not just stay where it belongs? Which is underneath the foundation of my house, in my cesspit. If you happen to be one of those privileged few who haven't heard of Goop before, I'll just catch you up. Goop just happens to be the health and wellness company of widely renowned Hollywood actress Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, you know you're dealing with a reputable company when you got headlines like Goop-approved shrink says there's no such thing as coronavirus. Best part about this is that Goop has actually distanced themselves from this former contributor. It reminds me of when Al-Qaeda was like, okay, listen, we might be terrorists, but these frickin' ISIS guys, what the hell? It's a little extreme. The concept of the show is brilliant. Gwyneth and her posse pretty much, there's no other way to say it, they put her staff through a literal gauntlet of human guinea pig experiments to, I don't know, find the fountain of youth or something. I'm talking total shots in the dark. Like, one staffer will just wake up one day and be like, what if, like, swallowing liquid nitrogen, like, cures postpartum depression? Oh my God, good job, Jennifer. Yeah, let's try that. What if it does? Don't forget to sign your wrongful death suit waiver. All right then, let's take this dive of faith with them. We got 6 episodes, 6 steps, 6 chances for fatal injury. Let's find out the route to perfect health, according to Goop.
Hello. Is it you you're looking for?
Step 1, doing hard drugs on the ground in a foreign country. Is it too late to back out or
This is my comeback. Start yours at purdueglobal.edu.
Zyrtec starts working hard at hour 1.
When I started Goop in 2008, I was like, my calling is something else besides, you know, making out with Matt Damon on screen or whatever.
I'm 14 seconds in, okay? 14. And already, we've got perhaps a contender for the Guinness Book of World Records' largest humble brag. Technically 9 seconds, because the little Netflix logo takes up 5 all to itself. 9 seconds in!
To me, it's all like laddering up to one thing, which is optimization of self. Like, how can we really like milk the shit out of this?
At least she's honest.
Just another day at the office.
You have 100 needles on your face, Elise.
What the fuck are you doing to people?
What the fuck are you doing to people? What the fuck are you doing to people? You put 100 needles in that woman's face, Gwyneth. We need answers, okay? What did you gain from that?
We get to explore, like, is this real? Do we feel better? And grapple with some topics that are hard.
You know, like algebra, who needs that? Biology, see you later. Ethics, definitely won't need this one.
That was like next level shit.
Isn't that beautiful?
I mean, it's beautiful in the same way like open heart surgery is beautiful. It's nice, but I'm not gonna put it on my wall, Grams. I'm not gonna frame it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that beautiful? You gotta wonder why that's not in the Louvre. You see those dark spots? Ours always chafing up down there. No really checks. God, that's a looker.
Okay, welcome. It's such an honor to have you both here.
What a pleasure. Thank you.
Can you explain to us what MAPS is?
Well, Gwyneth, maps tends to be a diagrammatic representation of land or sea that people can use to find their way around. Typically comes from electronic to old, used by hikers, roadsters. Heck, I hate to tell you, even the odd pirate will use one of those bad boys.
MAPS is the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies.
I would personally love to know a little bit about the trajectory of using psychedelics as a healing modality.
All right, let's slow down, Gwyneth. Let's stop using those big words, you know, those trajectories and modalities, and let's keep it to some simpler, smaller ones you do know, like give and me and your and, you know, money. You like this? You know this one, don't you?
Well, psychedelics are back, and they're being used in the context of spirituality, healing, and celebration of transitions. In the 60s.
Okay, this is the footage you're gonna use to convince me? Oh, don't worry, it's completely safe. Check out this footage of Incan Mo Howard shooting up hot lead up his nose. Oh, dude, fuck the clinical trials. Inject that straight into my newborn baby.
So we wanted to explore psychedelics in a therapeutic setting.
Look, Elise, you didn't have to create an entire Netflix series just as an excuse to do drugs, okay? I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Can we be real here? Can we quit pretending?
We decided to try psilocybin, also known as magic mushrooms, in Jamaica, where their use isn't regulated.
Jamaica's like, I don't know, eat as many mushrooms as you want. Hire a private militia. Fuck if we care. That's where we decided to do the mushrooms.
How did you choose who went on the trip?
So the Goop staff sort of nominated themselves and raised their hands.
She's like covering her bases, like, Elise, tell him I didn't force him. Oh, the Goop, they raised their hands. I please put me in the foreign jurisdiction with no regulations. So yeah, their first health experiment here is just literally the Goop staff going and taking magic mushrooms. I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat. I wonder what's gonna happen next.
You can cry, you can scream, you can like pound the ground. The only thing we don't do is get sexual with each other, and we don't take our clothes off. But other than that, like literally anything goes.
I mean, okay, you can pound the ground, you can punch, you can scream. No sex though, don't wanna see any boobies. You can take a scimitar, gore your neighbor David. Don't see the boobies though. If the boobies come out during that, you're in trouble.
We're going to give 3 grams so we can be with the spirit of the mushroom.
Seriously, that puny thing, that's what you're bringing? For God's sakes, the spirit of the mushroom is joining us tonight. You want them to think we're a bunch of dweebs? Should have left this to me. Okay, see that? That is a proper roll. Yeah, the spirit of the mushroom, yeah!
Great. Yeah. Where's Sasha? Sasha? Right here. Okay.
In fact, who's Sasha?
Oh, your energy's pretty good all the time. I don't know where it is. Take him on. Yeah. Oh, shit. Got you.
Damn, they got some good shit in Jamaica.
Yeah. I was on the way there again to the light source. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I feel the light source. He's turning into an angel in his fucking brain, dude. Oh, hey, I think I found Sasha. 2 of them. In fact, 2 Sashas, if my eyes do not deceive. Yeah. What's that about? What's that? Stop jiggling his breast. Stop that. Did he have some phlegm he need loosened up in there? He's got a chest infection? What could call for that?
I feel like I'm the light of the center of the circle right now.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that? Well, I want to hear that one more time from you, Kevin.
I feel like I'm the light of the center of the circle right now.
Yeah. Kevin's having a real good time, Jesus.
Good work.
What's with the dual pads? Look how hollow he sounds too. It's like a fucking watermelon on there. Nice work there, Kevin. That was a rough one.
It was very beautiful to lie there next to Kevin and watch him be held by these 2 men in a way that he hadn't by his own father. And
don't you understand? All Kevin ever wanted was love from his 2 big, strong, hairy-armed dads. And now he's finally got it. I don't know if the mushrooms were necessary, but he was on mushrooms while he found his 2 dads.
you look at the team at Goop, they are all carrying tremendous amount of pain and loss. You know, you, for example, what could possibly be wrong with you? You have everything.
At least the cameras are rolling. Cut that out. Cut that. Stop that.
You have everything. You're beautiful. You're wealthy. You're famous. Like, shut up. you know?
She's a riot, isn't she? Stop it! Stop now! Sorry, everyone. She's actually mentally disabled. That's why.
Since going through it, what's been your experience of like being in your body?
I've been carrying this sort of emptiness and loneliness around for 36 years now. I've been carrying this emptiness and loneliness around for 39 years.
So is it 36 or 39? I don't get... Kevin, I have a feeling the mushrooms back there may have melted one of your cortexes.
And thank you for letting me do all of this fun stuff. And
shut up.
Yeah, thank you.
Now go make me a coffee. Okay, we're on to step 2. Chilling with a crazy Dutchman. Literally.
Seven degrees Celsius, 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Thermo-shockingly cold.
This is not just regular cold. I don't know what the stages between cold and thermo-shocking are. I'm assuming it's at least 3 or 4 colds.
Thermo-shockingly cold for a human to go into the water.
I know you're about to go in the water. Why are you gonna do it? Stay out of it. Take a hike on a sunny day.
You cannot just jump in. This is dangerous.
I started to feel like a panic attack coming on.
I can't really blame you. You got a freaking crazy random Dutch guy going, "This is actually dangerous. I'm gonna make you jump in that water. You can't go back. You look like a pussy. But also, I won't let you. My arms are strong."
A human wouldn't last too long, and he would go into involuntary gasping.
Why are you gasping like that, man? That didn't seem involuntary. There's no way that's involuntary, that's all I'm saying.
Cold water is a great way to learn to deal with stress.
So this guy's pretty well known. His name is Wim Hof. He's like this insane Dutch guy who just like sits out in the cold in his underwear and just tells everyone they should do that. Because apparently that's the only way to resolve anything in your life. Oh, excuse me, you're not sitting on a glacier in nothing but your underpants? What are you stressed or something?
You can go into the cold water and adapt. And with that, you become the alchemist of life itself.
I think you're getting a little carried away, dude. You're just sitting in cold water, which good for you. But I don't know about the alchemist of life thing.
There's the lady. Hello.
I've just been watching YouTube videos of you.
All right. Can I hug you?
Of course.
Yeah, this guy's a bit handsy, isn't he? Did anyone screen this guy? He's Dutch?
You're the living example of mind over matter.
Yes.
Yes, that's me. Yes. I am that.
They call me the Iceman because I do all kinds of extremes in the cold.
Oh, okay. It fits. It's a good name.
What you're in the process of proving is that this prevailing belief that we cannot control our autonomic nervous system is a fallacy, and that we can directly impact and affect our immune system, our mood, the way that we respond to life.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, yes. I am Cold Man. I mentioned this. I am Cold Man. I enjoy the ice.
Just by using the mind, I was able to make the skin temperature not go down after exposure of cold water.
It's crazy.
That's crazy because it's not true.
That led to the interest of scientists. They injected E. coli bacteria.
Hey, Jack, PhD, do you see him sitting in that pool of water? You see him sit? Get that coli!
I was able to defy the reaction of the bacteria injected.
And you've taught people how to do it.
And you showed people how to inject E. coli into you? Cool. Yeah, cool.
All right, beautiful people. We're gonna go into the depths today.
That's cute. He made him lay in the shape of a snowflake. He may be cold, but he's not heartless.
See, da, go, hey, yeah, hey, oh, hey, da.
I'm trying to do what you say. You keep screaming. You're screaming something at me. Hey, stop! When we just go, when can I go in the cold water and go home? What the fuck is going on?
This is
probably the most insane thing I've been asked to do for Goop.
Trust me, Anna, you're only on episode 2, okay? I wouldn't be calling that kind of thing now. Also, hey, it's Anna, the associate food editor. Remember from the pop-up store?
Anna is one of our fantastic food editors.
Still don't know what a food editor is.
I think God thinks I'm great even when I don't think I'm great, right? I think God loves me all the time.
I like to say Heavenly Father because I think that I have an earth.
Is.
Breathe in, go out, breathe out.
It was so freaking cold. Like, if I didn't have the breathing techniques and didn't breathe the whole time, I would have not been able to move.
You know, I'm a little nervous, but I gotta face my fears sometimes, so it's now or never, right? Let's do this. Oh! Oh! I can't get back. I can't get back. That was, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was trying to, to breathe when I could to get my nose above the water level. My heart was just beating. My parasympathetic nervous system was taking care of that. Like, I didn't have to make my heart beat, so that was taken care of. Man, I barely made it out of there.
Looking at the lake, it was a pretty massive oh fuck moment. Disbelief that I'm actually doing this.
Oh my God, she did it!
Not to sound dramatic, but I feel like that was a changing point in my life.
I mean, you don't sound not dramatic. Even Wim's all right, lady, it's not that serious. Eject some E. coli, then talk to me.
Would you come with me
Yeah.
to do push-ups?
I can't do a push-up.
This is the brief moment, Gwyneth Paltrow remembers she's human. Push-ups, yeah, oh, totally. I'd normally do friggin' 8,000 of those, but I just had a Chewy bar today. I'm kind of my blood sugar's down.
All I can say is I know she's fasting and
Oh, Elise with the save, okay? She's like, Elise, that's what I pay you for, baby. That's what I pay you for.
she says she can't do push-ups. She's still gonna do more push-ups than I.
Even though she's clearly a decrepit skeleton right now, and you're basically a monster for making her do it, she's still gonna be down there doing more skeleton push-ups than me.
We are going to do push-ups.
How many do we do? As many as we can?
Just go.
Just go, just friggin' go. The door's locked. Your security guards, I froze them. It's pure silence, dude. It's pure silence. This wasn't part of the deal. Someone get him out of here. I'm scared of him. I'm scared.
Are you tired yet?
Doing good, ladies. Yes.
Elise took the fall. What a surprise.
She is strong.
Okay, 20. There. That's...
And she's fasting.
I know. That's why I said.
You don't have to bring it up. That's what I said. I said she could do more even though she's fasting. You don't have to bring it up because I obviously did it because I'm, she's my boss and I can't fucking show her up in front of you. You fucking weird fucking Iceman fucking weirdo, dude.
I don't think I can do any more push-ups.
You give the best, you get the best. Just do that.
You're in the icebox now, okay? Because as far as I can see, it's you and me in this room, and there's no way out. So you're gonna give me the best? You're gonna get the best? I'm the Iceman. It's because I deal with ice and ice-related activities. All right, okay, moving on. Step 3, admiring the female form with grandma.
So now we're sitting with our genitals exposed. Ugh, skin doesn't fit. It's all blotchy. I got all these bruises. Naked little old lady with her vibrator.
Are they gonna show the vulva? Is this gonna happen?
Okay, I cannot show you any of that on YouTube, and frankly, I don't want to talk about what I've seen ever again. Moving on to step 4. Health step 4, just literally psychics.
Energy is real, and there can be a positive energy exchange and a negative one. Once you become aware, you can start to help open you up energetically.
Psychics? What does that have to do with wellness? I swear it just makes less and less sense the more it goes on. Basically, in this episode, they bring on this lady who claims she's a psychic and acts like she's straight out of Minority Report. You know where this is going.
So I'm just gonna be quiet for one moment. Okay, we'll see what they have to say. Okay, I do have a female figure coming in on my upper right-hand screen, so that...
What do you mean by screens? What are you talking about, screens? You seeing a TV in your head? What are you watching?
Guess who? I'm trying to pull that through a little bit more. Don't feed me.
Yeah,
Don't feed the media.
No, I'm trying.
I'm hearing what sounds like an EL or an L sounding name to me. Okay.
His name was Elmo. He was red and furry and liked to be tickled. Son of a bitch. Why do you have to drink so much?
We started fulfilling through FBA, and that's when our sales quadrupled. Enabled us to focus on product development, customer service, and sales in other channels.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm also hearing happy birthday. Is there a birthday coming up in the family?
Come to think of it, there does happen to be one. Have you been stealing my credit card information? Are you the one who took my fucking social security number? So I don't know what this has to do with wellness, but for this part, they pair everybody off and then they exchange personal items and then they're supposed to read the energy of that item and then draw something about the other person that they got from the item. How did we get here?
Can you share what you got?
Yeah, so I don't know why.
What the object was?
It's this awesome dog. For some reason, I feel like this was given to you for like a birthday, but it wasn't supposed to be super sentimental, but then it like became sentimental.
Sorry, I'm not trying to like be awkward or anything, but like, I don't know, like, does that mean anything to you? Because that's what I was getting. Like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but y'all just don't worry about that.
If you ask for signs and messages, like really specific concrete ones from the other sign, you will get them.
I ask you for a sign. Why do I not have a Netflix show? If this'th be the bar. Netflix, if you are outeth of ideas, just give me a fucking call.
And so I was doing a reading for Anna, and she is
skeptical.
Yeah.
To me, this whole medium psychic world is very much like Santa Claus.
That's the truth. Just because something sounds so fairy tale-like and so beautiful doesn't mean it's not true.
Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel, retirement funds.
First thing I want to say is are there twins in the family or like a Gemini like birthday? What is that, June?
No.
I keep seeing like
Like how offended she is. No. Why'd you pick a stinky month like that?
I keep seeing like two back to back. It's very
back to back.
Like I feel like I want to talk about twins.
Okay, identical, fraternal, Olsen. I don't care, just please stay on track, Anna.
It's one of those things when you're proving something that seems like outlandish and crazy, you have to be like spot on and you have to do it right if you want to prove your point.
Good on you, Anna. Good on you. You didn't cave. I'm glad Anna's food editor. I like Anna. She's the better angel of our goop.
Is there like a funny story or a picture about a donkey? Or is there something with Shrek?
What the fuck, Shrek? What? I genuinely wasn't expecting you to bring up Shrek. You haven't got anything so far. How desperate are you that you go to Shrek?
This is my psychic charade part, and I'm seeing like a donkey, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say about it.
What do you know? I agree. I think I see a charade as well, and a donkey performing it.
Is there anything with like a trip to Mexico?
No, okay, no donkey, no Mexico, no Shrek. What are you trying to pitch a movie to me? Eddie Murphy Goes to Shrexico, starring Cheech Marin? I don't know what you want from me, lady.
Hey, Laura. This is really strange. I think you're actually reading Lindsay right now.
That can happen. This is the problem with...
Wires got crossed. This happens all the time. What band were you on? Oh, I was on 16.1. That's Lindsay. That's not you. That's where the Shrek came from.
Okay, I have chills right now. So those first people who came in were yours, right?
Lindsay, in tears, all right? Just a coincidence. Producer of the show, associate producers. Just a coincidence. She hears Mexico, burrito, Shrek. Oh my God. That was my grandfather. He was a giant Mexican Shrek donkey.
My father was just joking that he really wanted for the photo booth at our wedding in Mexico to have a donkey.
Oh, stop it right now. That is so funny. I love this. Wow.
They completely avoid Shrek. Just want to point that out. Nobody answers for Shrek. I want to know whose wavelength she was reading that came with Shrek. Health Step 5, the man-spreading Merlin of massage.
You can measure the energy field of the body like somewhere between 4 and 6 feet off the body. The body doesn't end right here at the skin. The body is multidimensional. So when I'm moving my hands in the air and I'm snapping my fingers and I'm making sounds with my hands, I'm putting energy into the field around somebody's body, and I'm changing their energy system just by the way I interact with it.
Did you get all that? That's peer-reviewed. I really don't know what to tell you about this episode. This one is about a magician masseuse. Like, am I supposed to make jokes about that? They're not trying by this point. They at least tried with the fucking ice water guy. So he just goes around going, and then they get up and they just go, wow, how'd you do it, Doc? I couldn't come up with this shit if I tried.
So I've been hesitant to show it just because it can look strange.
Yeah.
But I think it's time for the world to see.
When I first met John, there was a woman on...
No, yeah, bring on the testimonials. Bring her on. Before, one of my spinal columns was severed, and then Max came along and went, nip, nip, and now all my bones are back. What? You fuckers. You fuckers. You motherfucker, I will rain hellfire upon you. Last step, health span plan, okay? This one at least looks like it could be related to health.
La Roche-Posay sunscreen blocks up to 98% of UVB rays and helps prevent visible sun damage. The only sunscreen with Celox shield.
Let's finish this saga, shall we?
Why didn't I get that one?
I get the stinky one. Are you ready for your diet, oldie?
I'm ready.
Really? Nothing weird, nothing scary? This one's just them doing diets? Okay. All right, I can get with this. Here's my diet. I got ramen I gotta eat on Wednesday with a Red Bull on Wednesday. That Red Baron deep dish is gonna be on Wednesday. I'll eat that now, actually. But I don't know, something's weird here. This episode is suspiciously absent of Gwyneth Paltrow randomly separating the plasma from her own blood using a centrifuge and then reintroducing it into her own face using a needle gun.
Now I'm gonna collect your golden broth.
Yeah, she's spinning your blood.
Beautiful.
Oh, you put it on the forehead?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
I actually might throw up. All right, so how'd the diet turn out, though? I don't know why that was in there.
These little cones, they stimulate collagen formation, in addition to holding the skin back.
What is going on with this episode? I don't recall every diet coming with a side of facial reconstruction.
These devices, in general, last about 9 months in the body.
What you're telling me is those beads that make me look like the Black Dahlia, they stay at least for 9 months in my body? Sign me up. Put that in. Go on. Put that bead in my face!
We're gonna give you a mirror. I just want to see your reaction.
Oh, great.
Wow. Who is that? Who is that, Jennifer Aniston?
Other than diet, what would you say is the sort of second most important? Is it sleep? Is it stress?
Okay, so after all this, why don't you tell us? What was the moral of the story all along, huh? How do you get healthy?
It's everything you kind of know. Don't smoke, exercise, get sleep, and it seems like genetics plays a little bit of a role in it, so.
Get sleep, exercise, don't smoke, 90% of a predetermined fate. You know, everything you already know.
It's like you say, the tenets of wellness are typically free.
It's true.
Excuse me, what now? The tenets of what now are typically what now? Can I get that again?
It's like you say, the tenets of wellness are typically free.
It's true.
So you tell me all that money I spent on your website, I could have got typically for free?
It's true.
All that money gone, all that time wasted, and I could have just got this typically for free.
It's true.
Oh, now I've just had it. She lied to me. She lied when I had nothing left. Hello? Operator? She lied to us. I believed in you. I don't know what I believe in anymore. I don't know what I believe in. Me and Beanie's Delicious Brains want to thank today's sponsor for making this video possible. And that sponsor is Honey. Honey is the free online shopping tool that helps you find promo codes Hey guys, now that you're done stuffing yourselves with Thanksgiving leftovers, why not earn some extra cash and gift cards to buy, you know, shoes and food and iPhones with swag bucks? Earn rewards by taking research surveys, watching videos, playing games, or even shopping online. Click the link right there at the top of my description box and start earning extra cash and gift cards right away. And lastly, I'd like to thank Swagbucks for sponsoring this video and helping me bring you the content you love. Thanks, Swagbucks. I know you've probably heard it before, and you're still not happy hearing it again, but this is what the ideal male body looks like. This is peak performance. I work hard, and I play harder, and it's because of the way that I work and play that affords me the kind of lifestyle you all could only dream of. You're looking at the culmination of my optimal life choices, friend. No need to be jealous. It's a long way down from here, and I pity those I've known who've fallen by the wayside. Gotta make sure to keep my energy levels up at all time, lest I spontaneously die. One more of those sick Frankie dogs, please.
Sir, I don't give you any more hot dog. You're coming every 15 minutes. It is very unhealthy.
The strange hot dog wizard was clearly sick of seeing me succeed. How could he understand?
Not a...
All right, maybe he's got a bit of a point. Perhaps I'm not in the kind of shape I thought I was in. So I've decided to watch some workout tapes to try and shed some of the weight. Speaking of workout videos, I always thought these things were so weird. Who ever actually used one of these? Even the relatively normal ones seem like the work of lunatics. You always see it in movies and stuff, but I don't know a single person who's actually used one of these. Hey, they must have sold at one point, otherwise they wouldn't have made so many. Today, we're gonna be reviewing some of the weirdest workout videos I could find out there, because hey, go big or go home! All right, let's begin. All right, first up we got Prancercise, a fitness revolution. Okay, this ain't your average fitness. It's about self-expression. It's about non-violence. It's about conservation. It's about three things that I don't know how they're related to each other or related to exercise or horses. So in their own words, Prancercise registered is defined as a springy, rhythmic way of moving forward, similar to a horse's gait. This form of movement, along with dietary and spiritual principles, can create the most satisfying, holistic, and successful bullshit program one could hope to experience. Man, you don't even have to be good in this world. You just gotta put words together in a funny way. Here we go. Let's do Prancercise. Registered.
Hello, I'm Joanna Rohrbeck of Prancercise LLC.
Hi, Joanna. Based on your website, I bet you're totally not gonna say something insane right now.
And I'm here today to show you the 4 modes of Prancercise. I've got my ankle weights in place and my music's ready. So let's stop talking and do some walking.
Let's stop talking? Joanna, you've been talking to me for like 3 seconds. You're like, here's the 4 principles. Stand and let's go. From the website, you made it sound like there was a lot more to it than that, Joanna. But let's see. Show me. Let's prance. Oh my God, for real? That's it? What is playing? Is this the same few measures from Sweet Home Alabama?
Big wheels keep on turning.
She's channeling the horse, guys. It's clear. Look at that. Look at the way the feet move, okay? The arms. Horses don't have arms. Spiritual, holistic, downright strange. This is why you don't go to Florida. We're trying to saw that state off. Have it float into the Atlantic, okay? We don't want you. We don't want you, Joanna, and your weird dancing. We don't want it. So that was Prancercise. I'm already feeling a couple pounds lighter. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, next up we got something called Zuikeen English. Okay, Zuikeen English is a Japanese television series originally aired in 1992 in an effort to market their traditionally unprofitable time spots and give opportunities to young creators to express their new ideas. One such program tried to help viewers to fall asleep, while another showed an actor reading out a well-known novel and nothing else. Zuikeen English was born under these circumstances. Even the greatest have humble beginnings. I too feel very lost in this negative space park.
Shut up! Don't say a word.
I can't find fault with that. So who am I, huh? I'm just friendly John. Who am I now? Oh my now. It could happen just like that. You won't even see it coming. It just had. That's why you gotta be careful. You better have watched Zuiki in English so you can figure out how the fuck to respond to this. Because even we don't know. We speak the language.
Spare me my life. Spare me my life.
Spare me my life. Spare me my life, Zuiki in English.
Spare me my life.
ちゃんと言いたいけど言いたい。
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
私はひどい下痢です。
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for letting us know. How much do you think he got paid to say that? He didn't sound like his heart was in it.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
All right, man, I get it.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
So that's Zuiki in English. I don't think we need to see any more of that. We got that. All right, what's next? Next up, we've got something called Young at Heart, Body Conditioning with Estelle. This is actually Estelle Getty from Golden Girls, so this should be pretty good.
Hello, I'm Estelle Getty. Between you and me, I wasn't always the fitness goddess you see here today. This positive attitude took work.
You're gonna have to go a little harder than that, okay? You want to see self-deprecation? Just look at me in the morning in the mirror, okay? No one's there to see it, but it happens.
Who wants to look like this?
Estelle, come on. No need to be rude. You think I chose this? I'm just here to do some fucking jumping jacks.
As people grow older, they get smaller. If I got any smaller, you'd mistake me for a peanut.
Absolutely unlikely.
Well, here's a peanut who's determined not to get any smaller.
You sure this is a workout video?
My exercise program was created by Raphael Picot. He's very successful. He's also a full-time French hunk.
Estelle, don't get weird. Don't get weird on me, Estelle.
Come on in, Raphael.
Here comes Raphael.
You're my inspiration, Estelle.
Oh, please, I could live inside one of your thighs.
Estelle, what does that mean? People don't say that, Estelle. We don't talk about living inside someone's thigh.
Raphael has trained a number of senior citizens. And
Raphael, I don't like your hand. I feel like you're really encroaching on Estelle's everything.
This exercise program improves muscle strength, flexibility, bone density, and posture. Go get them, Tiger.
Ooh.
Don't want to see it like that, Estelle. Don't want it. You're like my grandma. Don't do that.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right.
Exercise seems to improve everything.
Can even improve your sex life. I'd like to correct the rumor that senior citizens are not having sex. We are. We're just having it slower. Come to think of it, that's pretty good.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
I don't like this one bit. Please just go back to hanging out with B. Arthur. Okay, our next one is Mariko Takahashi's fitness video for being appraised as the next fat girl. Are you going to human appraisals? And they're just like, ex-fat girl, I can see it. A little bit extra skin, I see it. You can't hide it from me. Tape it back. How do you get appraised as an ex-fat girl? What the hell does that even mean?
Hi, I'm Mariko Takahashi.
What the fuck? You got some sort of, it's like a tumor disorder. I don't know if anyone just wants to come point blank point that out. Like, did you notice you're fucking deformed? Had you noticed that?
We'll be building muscular strength. That's what this video's about. Beauty and strength. This is connected to everything in life. It's connected to victory and happiness. Victory and happiness is the most important thing for everyone. Okay, let's go. Pump the arms like
I feel like this is something from a fucking JRPG. Is this a boss battle?
slow and strong. 4 more coming.
How do they even get the dogs to look that realistic? It looks too good. Is it like CG or they've just been like grafted on to these midgets? What is it, a bunch of children with dogs' heads grafted on? It's weird. You see stuff like this all the time and you're like, who had the time to think of this and then make it?
Think it up. It's too tighter. Now step aside, outside right here, no arms.
I'm surprised I haven't tried this earlier. I'll give this a shot. All right, let's do this. Where you going? Huh? We gotta work out. Come here, Fifi. How you enjoying that? You feeling the fitness? Have you peed on me? It's possible.
Thank you for joining. Be well.
Official worldwide Olympic partner. Sponsored by Panasonic. So this is an actual Olympic thing? Different strokes for different dogs, huh? Okay, we've had our fun, all right? We've had our games, but now it's time to get serious, okay? Now we're going for the crowning jewel in the workout pantheon, okay? We got the Marky Mark workout featuring Mark Actual Wahlberg. I don't even know what to say, but it's a Mark Wahlberg workout video, so without further ado.
Yo, Cuz Neil's downstairs, he's making some shakes and stuff. Let's go. Fucking pancakes, the whole 9 yards.
Fucking pancakes! If somebody comes up to you in the morning and says, fucking pancakes, you get your ass out of bed, okay?
I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Cuz, look, 1 minute.
This is really motivating me, seeing a man reluctantly get out of bed to eat a pancake, really. I don't think there's been exercise mentioned yet. Unless his pecs being in shot counts as a mention.
Yo, what's up, Marky?
What's good, Marky Mark?
Lounging here with Rich Mender from Gold's Gym. Neil Swoops, no handshakes in the video.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
You know, the biggest question people ask me is why am I doing a fitness video?
Oh God, it's self-aware.
You know, I'm a rapper, you know, but I've been into fitness for a while. I've learned a lot.
That doesn't seem like the same person. He's got to look back and be so proud of this.
Really key in on the strong points, which is form, focus, and determination.
Mark, I don't think you're keying in on anything. You might be keying some cars with your hoodlum friends. That's about it for keys with you. Form, focus, determination, non-violence. Punch a Vietnamese man's eyes out. That really happened, by the way. That was Mark's first career.
I've accomplished a lot. You know, people always ask me, you know, about running around in my underwear and trying to sell my body.
Do people ask you about that, Mark? Concerned ask? A curious ask? What kind of ask?
But I think I've accomplished a lot. I have a lot to be proud of, so, you know, why not share it with people? The important thing to remember is you're starting where you're at.
That is the face of a man trying to figure out how Mark Wahlberg got a workout video.
Got my fly assistant, she's gonna help me out.
You just check her out.
5 on 3, baby, we're doing 10.
He's just staring straight down her tits. Mark, I understand it's shameless, but Christ!
Pow! What's up? It's the Monk Peacock D. In gym workout. Pow! Yo, the video's over. I'm done working out.
Pow!
5 G's, peace.
I love you, Mark. I love you, Mark Wahlberg. I love you. It's only love. A little bit of hatred. Okay, I can't judge, all right? I remember when I went through this phase in my career. Welcome to Johnny John's Game Zone. We got some of the best games out there, some of the most mediocre workouts you ever seen. Yeah, I like the look on that one. Yo, babe, let me spot you while you get that. Come on, get that right in. Oh, yeah, love level 4 on this. Qualms Fortress, great level. And by the way, I know of another 2-player game we could play. Super Smash Brothers. Pow! All right, moment of truth. Let's see if I lost any weight. Looks like some things never change. Oh my God! Action.
Yes, sir. I don't give you any more health because they are no unhealthy. Okay?
Close. Hey Jacques, guess why today's a special day?
I'm not going to do that.
Well, that's right, because today we're doing a video about birds.
How dare you say that to me? You know my mother was a bird.
Well, yes, yeah, I'm aware.
Are you trying to give birds a worse name than they already have? Has Pigeon Poopenheimer not done enough?
How dare you say that to me? You know my mother was Pigeon Poopenheimer. This movie right here, Birdemic, Shock and Terror. There is nothing that can prepare you for this. Now for better or for worse, this is gonna change your life, and I'm gonna be the one to show you the light. So let's cut to the chase, and I'll take a gander. Get it? It's like a goose! At Birdemic, Shock and Terror, there's nothing in here. I've cheated you. I've cheated all of you, and you didn't even notice.
We started off in coastal Florida. You gotta thrive in here.
I want to talk to you about a proposition.
What?
So, as you can see, our film of the hour begins with a wonderful Sunday drive through the hillside. You know, I gotta say, it's really progressive of the people who made this movie to hire a cameraman with only one arm. I know this overture stuff is sort of here to set the mood, so hey, if the mood they were going for was sleepy, hold on to your hats, because you're gonna slump over and it's gonna fall off. Seriously, this goes on for the first 3.5 minutes of the movie. Finally. Let's get a good shot of that parking job. Excellent. Hey, if this guy acts as good as he parks, I think we're in for a hell of a ride. Hey, what you looking for? The director? Yeah, I know. I don't see him either. And introducing the world's first synthetic actor.
I'll be back.
Okay. What was that? Have I finally gone deaf from sitting too close to the TV? I love how unsure she is about saying hello. Yeah, I don't think anyone was too sure about anything during the filming of this.
Here's the menu.
Thank you.
I'll be right back with you.
Oh God, please! There's absolutely no need for that. I haven't seen any birds yet, but I'm already feeling the shock and terror. So Jack Skellington over here decides to literally run after this girl he sees in the restaurant to ask her a few questions.
I think I know you from somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, did you go to San Mateo High School?
Oh my God, this is riveting.
So are you from here?
What is this guy, Commander Shepard? What can you tell me about the Reapers?
Thanks.
What's with these random audio cutouts? I mean, there's not knowing how to make a film, and then there's being so bad that I don't even... Why is the audio cutting out? Whoops, looks like they accidentally got a good shot.
In other news today, the population of polar bears is declining rapidly due to the melting of sea
Just move the camera down a bit. Just move it down. The camera's a bit high up! Let me tell you, if you were afraid you were gonna miss even one bit of this guy's day, you can put those qualms to rest. You get to see literally everything he does. I'll say it just in case someone out there doesn't know. You're not supposed to show your characters in traffic and then getting gas and then in traffic and then getting a fucking banana and driving and parking. What is this?
Can I place your order today? Great, thanks. We appreciate your business.
Seriously?
Hey, what's with all the noise?
I'm sorry, what was it?
What's with all the noise?
I didn't know what you're talking about.
Caught the big fish.
Yeah? How big was the sale?
$1 million.
Awesome, man.
Biggest sale of my career.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Oh my God. How far are we into this movie? 11 minutes? Yeah. This is gonna be a long day. So literally, everything ever is going well for all the main characters at this point. Literally everyone's like, guess what? You won the prize! Oh my God!
You are welcome. You worked very hard, so here's your chance to impress them. Congratulations again.
It's so absurd I can barely comment. Here's a basketball scene. There's no birds. There's a car scene. There's no birds.
Here's a bird. There's no birds.
How dare you? So then I guess, as is the logical progression, there's a scene where a guy comes to his house, and I'm telling all here, says he's from a solar panel company, and then installs a solar panel on his house. Literally. That's the scene. Think there's anything more? Think this is a setup to something good? No! Look, I'm fucking serious.
Hi, my name is Jerry Owens. I'm from Solar Power Accessories.
Where are you going to put it?
Come, and I'll show you. And that, sir, is where we're going to install your solar panel.
Let me lay this down for you. Hitchcock, Kubrick, Coppola, Nguyen. Okay, can we just get to the romantic subplot already? Please?
It's for you.
Thanks, that's sweet.
I work at a startup company called NCT Software. Got this stock option. Hopefully, if the company makes it big by being...
Never mind, I take it back! Oh jeez. Birds! It's happening! There's birds! I've never been happier to see a bird.
Well, I'm right here. You didn't have to do that, but you did it anyways.
Yeah. Romance, no-mance, if you know what I'm saying. So next up, the girl goes home to her mom, which, can I say, this is true loveliness. The woman playing the mother is just so sincere, it hurts. Have a look.
What's that smile all about? Well, I can understand that, you know. Well, keep me informed along the way.
It's the little things that keep you going. So now, randomly, we find ourselves in a boardroom meeting. Okay, what does this guy have to say?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some great news. Our board of directors has agreed to the acquisition of NCT Software by Oracle Corporation for $1 billion.
$1 billion?
$1 billion.
This is the most amazing scene in the entire movie. The sheer amount of non-understanding of said medium is astounding.
You guys have worked hard and you've all earned your stock option. Congratulations.
Chicks love cars. If you want to get into their pants, you better have a nice, hot Ferrari.
She's my hot Ferrari. Besides, I love my Mustang, which is a plug-in hybrid. It gets 100 mpg.
The new Ford Mustang. It is a plug-in hybrid. Apply now for 0% APR financing.
Man, that was a good movie, an inconvenient truth.
I've seen wooden actors. I've also seen wood, and nothing comes close to FemShep over here. I mean, the other actors in this movie aren't anything special, but they don't even come close to this guy's genuine level of awful. This guy reads his lines like he's trying to do a tribute to Bishop from Aliens.
Yeah, I earned it. All those big deals I did with NCT.
That explains it, and the A2s always were a bit twitchy.
How did no one just be like, hey, hold on for a second. Does anyone else notice that this guy's the worst thing ever? Is it just me? Because if it's just me, I'll go walk off that cliff over there. In fact, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Oh, hi! Rod, Nat tells me that you are a very successful salesman.
This mom character, I can't even put into words the feelings she makes me feel. It's like the director forgot if he was filming a movie or a documentary about the sweetest woman alive.
So are you enjoying your retirement?
Oh, I love the retirement. I was a jeweler for 30 years, and sometimes I miss not going into the jewelry store, but, you know, I really like retirement. I like to travel, I like to cruise, and I enjoy watching television. And
is this acting? Can this be classified as acting? Did they just film her on her lunch break? No movie's complete without a 4-minute Wayne Brady dance scene.
Just hanging out with my family, having ourselves a party. Just hanging out.
Look at those moves. It looks like the Tin Man has found true love at last. Now he just needs a brain. Oh! Stop! Stop! No, I'm serious. Stop! This is infringing on my rights. You stop that foot shit right now! Okay, we are 40 minutes into this movie and I don't see any goddamn birds! Well, that's about enough light for me for one day. Let me check the time. Yeah, it's about that time. I take it back. Go back to when there weren't birds. Are these birds dive bombing? Like 1940s kamikaze pilots? With plane sounds? This scene just shows up 40 minutes into the movie. What? Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Rock Bottom.
Shit, here they come.
Awesome.
You earn an AutoZone reward.
Awesome. Well, I hope they're proud of themselves. They've done it. They broke me. I have no words for this. The best part of this scene isn't even what we're seeing here. The best part is just imagining what was going through these actors' heads while they were literally just standing there swatting at the air with wire hangers. So then they fire some M4s at the air at some birds for a while. That happens for a while.
Hey, look. There's an old guy on the bridge.
Hey, stand back! These birds are contagious. Now go away.
What is your favorite color? Man, this guy is really standing his ground as troll of the bridge. I don't think they're gonna be able to get across.
Can we just talk about it at the picnic area? You want to talk? Okay, all right.
Oh, well, that was easy. So tell us, Mr. Expository Scientist, what horror is causing this outbreak? Did they break out from some evil lab? Are they genetic mutations?
These birds? Yes. No way, they're dead from the bird flu virus. But what I do know is global warming is causing viral diseases such as bird flu, West Nile virus, and SARS. But there is scientific evidence to show that because of our burning of fossil fuels and creating greenhouse gases, which is causing global warming, it's raising the temperature of the seas, and species like the krill are dying.
Okay, hold on now. Am I watching a horror movie or an episode of Nova Science Now? What is this shit? Watching this movie try to explain itself is like watching Miss South Carolina.
I personally believe that
global warming is causing viral diseases
and the Iraq everywhere, like such as
because of our burning of fossil fuels and creating greenhouse gases.
Bird acid. Global warming and the fossil fuels is causing bird acid. I don't know about you, but this is flawless.
Hi, the Eagles killed our friends. Do you have a phone I could use to call the police?
No, I'm sorry. All phones from the Eagle attack, all phones are dead up here.
Wow, are we in a real store right now? Would you do me a favor and just look how real this guy is and embrace it for me?
Well, we need some gas.
Well, from the Eagle attack, we are short on gas, but it's $100 a gallon if you want.
That guy right there is probably the guy who actually runs the store. They probably just walked in and were like, Dad, you want to be in this movie? And he's like, I can't be in this movie. This movie is a masterpiece! It blurs the line between reality and fantasy and we're just sort of stuck in its limbo. It's beautiful. Beautiful limbo. So now, after being stuck in a while in this post-apocalyptic bird future, they buy some gas and drive off on their way. And then we have a run-in with a guy I like to call Cool Hand McStoneface.
Howdy.
Hi.
Can you sell me some gas for my truck?
Think you can move a few of those muscles?
Sorry, but we need it.
You can sell me some gas now.
Oh, take it easy. Take it easy.
Whoa, man, those are some serious demands. I'm gonna pay you extra for that gas, whether you like it or not. And then he gets his neck sliced by a falcon. Yeah, I love it. Do you not? Can you not? Guys, you can't. You can grab that gas. You can't. You're leaving it. You're leaving it. So next, they make their way to the forest to try and escape this birdemic, as it were. And then, of course, what else? They meet a friendly forest creepman who informs them about beetles eating the trees.
Even worse, the spruce bark beetles are eating these trees to death and turning them from green to red. I remember when those beetles used to die out during the winter.
My God. Every character in this movie speaks in run-on sentences. I'm sorry, I wasn't aware this movie was written by Charlotte Bronte.
We're anesthesiologists, surgeons, emergency medicine physicians.
Guys. No, I'm trying to use a joke.
Some dirty shit.
I know, man, that's our joke.
No, man, the book, man. It's dirty as fuck, man. Keep reading.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty good. King Misfit whipped out his hellacious cock.
You know, I have the weirdest boner right now.
I just don't get it. Why did the director feel such a strong conviction towards setting an environmentalist message? It's not even subtle.
So, you're a tree hugger?
Shit, for a guy who's such an environmentalist, he sure did drive a lot of cars around in his movie. For a long time.
I hear a mountain lion. I gotta get back to my house. You better get to your car.
Okay, good, sure, I'll buy it. Move on.
Damn it, ran out of gas.
Oh, I don't know what could have helped you out there. So a whole lot of absolutely nothing happens, then they fight some more birds, and then just like that, the birds retreat. Are we done? Is it over? That looks familiar. Yeah, it was probably a good idea to leave this shot hanging for so long. Is the cameraman dead? Is he dead? Am I dead? Let me check my pulse. Yeah. This movie killed me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I still find more enjoyment in movies like The Room and Troll 2. But I think this movie holds its own among the Terabad titans that we've grown to love. Through all the putrid editing, horrible special effects, non-existent sound editing, cinematography of a toddler, droning music, cardboard characters, preachy as fuck environmental message, and everything else wrong with it, there's just something charming and lovable about it. If you can say one thing for this film, I guess you could go ahead and say it's about birds. But on the other hand, if you wanted to say something that made you sound like a critic that wanted to feel important about himself, I guess you could call it earnest. So there you have it. The best, worst movie ever. Oh my god! What's that? Get that! Hoorah! Thanks for watching! Now what I need you to
Jumptron.
Black Friday approaches, and that means one thing. Grandma's out getting trampled just to get you the same old gift. Crappy video games. Oh, you got me Monopoly this year for the Nintendo 64? Well, this would have been great back in 1864. You know, when it was impressive just to not die from being 35. We all got games like this, you know the ones. Bottom of the bin, and literally bottom of the bin at the grocery store. But in this category, one genre reigns supreme. The plug-and-play games. You know, one of these. Why buy your loved ones a $50 SpongeBob game for their Wii in which you have to, put the disc in, then figure out which cords plug in from the box machine into the TV, and then you gotta maybe switch it on, and who knows what else from there. When for $20, you can get them the magical device that plugs right into their TV, already has the game inside of it, and is also a toy of SpongeBob's face. That's it's like 18 toys in one. Now, plug-and-play games have been around for decades, but their true rise to popularity began in the early 2000s, led by a company called Jack's Pacific.
Remember, this was before downloadable content and virtual console re-releases were widespread. The most you'd see were those GBA ports of NES games, so at the time it made sense. Of course people were gonna be like, you're telling me there were 10 classic Namco video games in this one small box that looks like a tiny version of the bigger box it used to be in? Well, sign me and the rest of America up! We got a couple of years for the housing crisis, let's have some fun! So basically, what started as an innocent way to port some classic video games in a novel way spiraled into a massive business. I mean, these things were everywhere. Look at the ones I have.
These two are both classic Namco games. Pretty cool, standard stuff. There's a lot of these in the Marvel Superheroes series. This one's on Spider-Man, I guess. Hey, Spidey, you think you could, back off a bit? You know the saying, a watched man never plays. A lot of these are just
penis. This one is Spider-Man's penis. Bombs away. This one is Fantastic Four's creepy Gollum penis. Okay. Is this good? Is this bad? I'm sorry, man. I kind of have to do this. Oh my goodness, that's a bit barbaric, isn't it? Poor bastard. Weird, gross, ew. That's the Shrek one. This one is my personal favorite. Spider-Man points at your dick while you play. You can't make that up. That's really how they designed this. What the hell were they thinking? Deal or no deal? No deal. Scooby's really going to town on the back of the Mystery Machine here, and Fred's like, Scoob, no, it's a kid's show, don't. I mean, to be honest, most of the games aren't horrible. The Scooby-Doo one's pretty appealing. The graphics are nice. Even the Marvel ones aren't bad. They're basically side-scrolling beat-em-ups, although I assume anyone would get tired of these before long. But don't get me wrong. There are the bad ones. Like the one where you plunder a sewer for the lizard. Forever and ever. Oh, there he is. Wonderful. Shrek Golf. I asked for this? But of course, as to be expected, any good fad comes with its fair share of bootlegs. I mean, why don't you just go ask our good friend Robert Kopp over here? Oh, and of course, don't forget everyone's favorite crime-fighting alliance, Sense of Right. Everyone's here. Batman, Superman, Shrek, a car. Oh, no. What I'm saying is, it didn't take long for counterfeiters to hop on the plug-and-play gravy train. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, are you sitting? Game Philip. Perfect for children with no necks. Finally, a game system for me! Digital stereo sound, high-tech controller, dazzling 3D graphics, and spectacular color. And to top it off, 88 games in one. What can I say? I'm sold. Wait, hold on. 8-bit game? I thought you said it was dazzling 3D graphics. Philip, make up your goddamn mind. This thing has the audacity to promote as a selling point that it comes with AV cables. Yeah, don't even get me started on the previous version.
I can make this work.
All right, enough about the box. Let's talk about what's actually on this thing. Okay, Spider-Man. I know that. This ought to be good. Oh, it actually is kind of good. But it's just a port of the NES title. In fact, this whole thing is just NES ports with mistranslated titles. 634 Ken? Never heard of that one. Ooh, that's a real winner. Small Mario? Hey, they were right. That's the smallest Mario I've ever seen. He's so small you can't fucking see him. Yeah, but these are just ports. I'm looking for something I've never seen before. When am I gonna get to the good stuff? Maybe I'll find something in the, Power Cracker, which according to the game box is the greatest game machine in the planet. Well, what are we waiting for? Get it out of there. Start digging. This one claims to have 76,000 games on it. Damn, if that's true, I'll be playing this for my entire life. Oh my God, there really are 76,000. I guess I'll order some takeout. Toy Story? Wonder what this one's like. Circus Charlie, huh? Yeah, I don't remember that from the movie. Again, this is just a bunch of mislabeled titles from the NES. I mean, there's not a single original game in here. What kind of human being does this? I mean, why'd they stop at 76,000? Why didn't they just say 1,000,000 games, 1,000,000,000, infinity, sky's the limit when you don't give a shit? Well, I mean, why don't we just try Super Mario? I mean, at least I know what I'm getting into. I have several questions. Mad? Who, me? No, I'm not mad. I mean, who's mad? How could I be mad when I bought a video game console that has Circus Charlie under 5,000 fucking different names? I'm fine! Crack this! Okay, this is it. I think this may be my final chance to find a game machine that no one has ever seen before. Luckily for us, I think I saved the best for last. The Pro Games Player. You a games player? You want to be a pro? Then you're gonna need this, sucker.
Clorox disinfecting wipes clean thousands of messes. Clorox, start clean.
Got 51 games in one, and they all look original, so I'm pretty excited to see what this has got to offer. Let's load it up and see something life-changing. What? No. No, it can't just be NES games again. The back of the box said it had original games. God damn it! What? Well, there they are.
Why?
Wait. You're telling me I have to take out the cartridge to play the games? I think I'm supposed to be upset right now, but more or less I think I've just gone fully numb. Well, we gotta start this off the right way, so of course I'm gonna pick Hitting Mices. You know, this one really stood out to me, and I think they wanted it to, mainly because they printed it twice on the back of the box. Oh, complete with Nightmare. Hitting Mices? Mices. What, mice wasn't good enough for you? You want to hit more? You want to pluralize the plural so you can hit more? You're a monster. In this game, you play as a cave gorilla throwing what seem to be, what is that, beanbags? At mice who are climbing up your wall. Now, you gotta hit those mices, but you want to cushion the blow. You don't want them to die from one hit. You want to stop the mice before they curl up in these burrows. Also, it's got this power-up that makes you move faster and is impossible to play without. But that's basically it, gameplay-wise. There's nothing else to this game. All right, next. Exist? Yeah, I've been trying.
A good game poses a philosophical question. A masterpiece does it right in the title.
Look at that copyright year, 2005-18784. Man, it's gonna be a while till fair use kicks in on this one. No modding! Ah, it's a fish game. Yeah, definitely got that from the title. This is basically just Feeding Frenzy, except it's got this 8-second loop of music that's driving me crazy. Now, I'm not exaggerating here. I timed it. It's 8 seconds long. Come to think of it, this music's probably enjoyable for one kind of guy. A fish with a 6-second memory span. You know, I got a philosophical question myself. Why am I still playing this? All right, what's next? Let's boot up Cute Fish. Oh, God! Cute Fish? Where is he? You mean this guy? I don't think you mean this guy. All right, well, at least we're past that horrible title screen. I see. Yes, I certainly do understand what is happening here. Okay, yeah. Cute Fish.
I get it. I don't get it.
It's come to my attention that a lot of these games are aquatic themed. This one's called Corridor. What a beautiful name she has. Too bad she's gonna lose her pretty face soon because she's going headlong at the goddamn speed of light into a bunch of bullshit. Help! And she's off. And by that I mean she disintegrated. She's dead. And this is M Day with an underscore in the title because that makes sense. Also, we have Danger Zone. Oh, let me tell you about it. What was so appealing about the underwater genre that they had to make this many of them? Is it because it was easier to program, or was it just because 90% of the backgrounds was just blue? Next game, Waterfire. Okay, yeah, seen a lot of the water. Not so sure about the fire. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes, and I genuinely can't figure out how this one works. I think you're supposed to shoot only one certain color of barrel, green or red, but it doesn't matter which one you shoot. The guy on the right always wins. Why? For what reason? We cannot live in a world of chaos! Also, in regular fashion, the sound will cut out at will. And then come back. And then cut back out.
And just like that, it's gone like an angel's kiss.
Next up, Xmas Gift. Oh, I just know it's gonna feel like Christmas in here in a minute. Bootleg Santa's on a watch. Looks like he's got a couple of them bootleg eyes up there. I wonder what he's seeing. I wonder if he can see. Now hang on a sec, is this game called Xmas Gift or Gift Xmas? Or maybe the title is an equation. Gift times mass equals...
The theory of happiness?
Nah, scratch that. Some dumb idiot probably just don't get English. One Christmas night, evil Cloud Santa had a plight. His temper was not mild. He threw gifts at every man, woman, and child. Hold on, actually, at just one child. Yeah, I'm talking shit like hamsters, bananas, leaded screws that cause brain damage, apparently. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it can't be good. Oh my God! Merry Christmas! You know, at first I was being harsh, but I've come to realize this game is actually very well researched. It recreates the ancient German Christmas time tradition. We go out in the snow with the frying pan and try to catch Santa Claus's evil gifts from the sky. It is a great time for Urkinder in Deutschland. Okay, let's get out of here before Santa notices. I don't want to get on this guy's bad list. Okay, moving on. Audacity snakes? You talking about Audacity or this city? That's just the snake from the Jungle Book. That's Kaa. They used the same exact snake, except this time it looks like he peed on the rug and got in trouble for it. Bad snake. Bad! You're copyrighted.
I really need to know what's in this game.
fucking snake. This fucking shitty ass snake! No, but you know what? I am not leaving until somebody tells me where Audacity fits in all this. I'll just move on to the next game. I need to get through this before I get a goddamn coronary.
I'm going.
Pop Monster has jumped to the next platform. The game. Baby, you don't need to jump. You have your choice of not 1, but 3 spiral staircases back there. You don't gotta risk it. It's just this. Over and over. And the music is just this. Over, then over, then over, next.
Lowe's knows every pro needs a partner
that works as hard as they do.
That's why with our partnership program, when you spend, you earn. Whether you are the crew or you've got a crew, you...
This one's called Trooper. And, I think the only Trooper I see here was the title screen itself. Hang in, buddy, we're sending backup. In this game, everyone is falling to Earth, and it's your job to, murder them all. Press Y to blink around like a wizard. Am I breaking it? Is this breaking it? Please, God, let's just be breaking it. This type of game seems to be coming up frequently as well. These, Space Invaders clones. It's not really a shmup, because you're not going anywhere. Things are just kind of falling at you. We got Robot, literally the same as Trooper. Archer. You play as a man who throws arrows with his bare hands. I believe we may be missing one of the 2 major ingredients in archery here. Perhaps this is how archery got started. Up there with Exist getting a bit of philosophy in here. Aether Fighter, just another version of Trooper, except this time you shoot pineapples. And Final Man. That's epic. He's the last one. Except he isn't. Because there's at least 2 or 3 other men over here. You're a liar. Wow, I'm getting fucking tired of this. Oh, and please, don't let me forget the star attraction here. Shootin' Ballons. Or, excuse me, I'm sorry, I got this wrong. Actually, this is Hootin' Balloos. Another Santa Claus game? Hey, this is the same game as Xmas Gift, except this time Santa's not evil. And the graphics are kind of better, I guess. Hold on a second. Is Xmas Gift a bootleg of Santa Claus? A bootleg of a bootleg inside a bootleg system. What kind of Christopher Nolan Inception level shit is this?
I'm going deeper, Leo.
Okay, next, we got Brave Boy. At least the title screen looks decent on this one. And hey, I'm a fan of adventure.
I'm a brave boy. Not a brave enough boy for this!
What even is this? When a monster catches you in this game, you give it a bath? Not that you'd even be expected to know that you're doing that, because the panel only shows up for a split second when you get hit. And it's not even you in the picture. It's some blue-head kid in his underwear and a cape. Well, to elaborate, by this game's logic, you have to avoid giving things baths long enough to collect balls long enough to unlock this sword in the center that's encased in crystal. This little blue guy here can't catch you when you're in the houses or tubes or whatever this is, but the big blue guy can catch you from literally anywhere. Even if the top of his head scrapes you when he's outside of the building and you're inside of the building, he gets you.
I'm on a bath, motherfucker.
Careful. Yep, got it. Wow, that boy was so brave, he sent someone else to get the sword for him. Magical kitchen! Surprise! It's hell on earth! It's bouncing suicidal fruit in a spatula! Next! Okay, this one is just called Box's World. Look at his bear. Look at his smug son of a bitch. He knows what he's doing. He's like, yeah, it's a game called Box's World. What do you expect? Mary fucking Poppins? You seen the rest of these? And to top it off, it's just a clone of another game on the Sega Genesis called Shove It, where you slide boxes around. Yay! Yeah, I think I remember seeing this one on my TI-83 calculator. The vast majority of the games on this system are puzzle games, and most of them are terrible. There are memory games, stacking games. 2 of the games on here I would classify as lawn care games. Yeah, they would be Radish Field and Lawn Purge, aka cutting the goddamned grass. Why would I want to play a game where all I'm doing is chores? Isn't that what games are supposed to help us avoid doing? Especially when there were other such enticing titles on this console, like Stub Gamers, I like to call it, stacking fucking cans! Alright, come on, what's next? I'm here for the ride at this point. I'm here till the fat lady sings! Alright, we got Germ Killer. Yeah, well, at least it means well. I'm just so sad. I can't explain it. Next game. It's called Way Out. This game better just be a loaded gun or a noose. You promised me this. I have no idea what's going on here. Do you? She goes right when it points left. She goes left when it points right. There's no logic. There is no way out. Is there? That's what you're trying to tell me, isn't it? I'm stuck here forever playing your barely functional games. Okay, one of the only playable games in here is called Extreme Robot. Surprise, though, it's just Contra. I'm getting a little worn out at this point. I think I gotta take a rest. How about we book a room at the Oto Hotel and have a nice nap? The bosses are really weird, too. They're just... I don't even know what they are. What is that, a Roomba? Cardiac valve?
Oh, this is the best, the finest bootleg. 4-star, best in the city. Zag it!
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what's up next. We got boxing... Wursel. I'm drawing the line at boxing Wursel, where they got Mike Tyson next to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Are they different games? Are they just one big game? So they just, combine the sports then?
You can't make me!
Help me! I'm being held against my will. My address is 123 help!
This is the Wursel game I've ever played.
Next! Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, that one looks pretty cool. I mean, it's ancient Chinese warfare. How could we go wrong? Just please give me this one. Just this one.
It's awful. It's all fucking awful! It's all of it, and every single one of them sucks!
This whole thing is just filled with rip-offs! Police Skill, it's Hogan's Alley. Guard Farm, it's Duck Hunt. Desert Gunman is Wild Gunman. Diamonds, Arkanoid. Close Quarters, Top Gun. Horrible Area, you got that right. Table Tennis, fucking Pong!
Alright. One last game. Let's give it a shot.
Star, the final frontier. The very last game on the system. Could this be the one to save them all?
You did it, John.
Bootleg Michael Jackson?
You made it. You're one with the Kazmas.
Oh no. No, this can't be.
You played them all, John. Now you can become a bootleg master yourself.
No, don't use your magic on me!
Thanks for watching JonTron. If you like audio
Hey guys, how you doing? We got a real special one for you today. But before we start, I just want to thank ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video and making it possible. Without a VPN, your data's like a postcard that can be seen by all sorts of people before it reaches its final destination. With ExpressVPN, your data's encrypted and sent through a secure tunnel, similar to putting that postcard into a super secure envelope. And that's exactly why I use ExpressVPN. I want my private data to remain private, and I bet you do too. Even though your search history is completely normal and clean and could be broadcast on family-friendly daytime television, just like mine. Yeah, you're still gonna want this thing, even though there's that. Luckily, ExpressVPN is super easy to use. All you need to do is open it up and click to connect. Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like driving a car without insurance. Don't do it. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/JohnTron or clicking the link in my description box below. So make sure you're protected with ExpressVPN by going to the link in my description and signing up today. Okay, time for the video. What's that? Tokyo? Sydney? Sydney? No, that's my wife, Sydney, not the country. Talk to Tokyo. I'm a high-speed man. I'm a high-tech. I'm a high-efficiency man for a high-speed age. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Jakarta, don't get off the line. No, I'm high efficiency. I'm high. Jakarta! All this shit is confusing me. What is that, Roman? Is that Roman in language? I don't speak Roman, we speak English. What is this? I can't understand. I'm losing productivity looking at this. What is this? It should just be like this everywhere. My mind can understand that. I'm a Wall Street guy. Hey! I want you to take the shares, and I want you to, like in play school we learned, we share it with everybody. For God's sakes, I gotta get a coffee. My bean count is low. Excuse me, you know where I can get a coffee? Excuse me, you know where I can get a coffee? You know where I can get a coffee? I thought this is Bean City, for God's sake. Nobody tell me where I get a goddamn coffee. Where am I supposed to get a coffee in the city? I can't understand any of the logos. What is this supposed to be? Dunkin'? I can't understand. This is too complicated. Excuse me, what do they sell here? Coffee. Coffee? Well, how am I supposed to know? They don't got a coffee on the logo, for God's sakes. I don't get it. This city is confusing. Well, all these corporations, I can't make heads or tails of any of this. What is that supposed to mean? All these companies, these corporations with their freaking hieroglyphics, can they make this more clear for a guy like me? I got places to be. Corporate logos, okay? These things, I gotta say, lately they've been making a valiant attempt, at least making an attempt at all, to make these simpler so I can understand them. But guys, come on, how many billions of dollars do you have at your disposal? And this is the best you can come up with? We've gotta fix this, guys. Okay.
I like to keep the temperature set to a cool 37 degrees. Because that's the same temperature Bay's English muffins are kept in the dairy case at the grocery store. They're chilled for freshness.
Okay, that's why today I've decided I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to simplify corporate logos. Because let's face it, these things are inefficient, these things are bulky. Half the time I can't even tell what company it's for anymore. I'm gonna do a public service. Everyone is losing so much brain power and productivity on these highly complex corporate logos. So yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna look at how different company logos have evolved over time. And then we're gonna, try to simplify them one further. And if any of you companies out there, I know you got a lot of money, especially after the giant wealth transfer that happened in the last year and a half, that the middle class didn't notice all the wealth transfer, all the money that was being sucked from the middle class to the elite class. I know you have the money. Let's just get to it, huh? Fuck you. Okay, so let's go through the history of the MasterCard logo. 1966 to 1979, we had this one, MasterCharge, the Interbank card. It's not even called MasterCard yet, it's called MasterCharge. I guess this maybe was like the inception of the credit card. What is it, 1966? The beginning of the decline? Makes sense. And then I actually like this one, 1996 to 2016. You know, this one was very highly recognizable. You'd go to like a transit hub or like a convenience store. They got the MasterCard, the Visa, the Amex logo there. I like it. They just added a drop shadow and made the lines thicker than the last one. I didn't even know they changed it to that. It pops out at you. But I think we can go simpler. Here we've got our newfangled logo. Let's make it even better. Here we go. It's a masterpiece. I'm talented. Let's move on. Okay, number 2, The Gap. 1969, we went to the moon, and that was pretty much the end of it. Here we have the original, I did not know this was the original logo for The Gap. So here we have the 1969 to 1976 Gap logo. The Gap. Well, we're falling here. It'd make more sense if there was like a chasm between the G and the A where the was falling into. That was the gap. As far as I can tell here, it's more of a stop gap. Should be called the stop gap. That's my appraisal of the old Gap logo. Then they think they came to the same conclusion in 1986. They straightened out the. All right, here's the one we know and love. 1986 to 2016. What did all? It feels like within the last 5 years, all companies have just been like, it's been good too long. All right, sorry. Let's go back. Then we, that's the new one. We found the gap! You gotta view this one from 100 feet back to see what you're looking at. It's like a fucking magic eye puzzle. Disgustingly complex. Let's fix this son of a bitch. An instant classic. Just get that over there, Let's move on to a different one, shall we? Okay, next up, Adobe. Now, in case you're not familiar with Adobe, this is a company very near and dear to our heart here because we make a majority of this stuff on Adobe products. We take pride in Adobe. We take it very seriously when Adobe does stuff. You know, when they update stuff. So here's the old Adobe logos. Gross. I mean, come on. You could tell that's Photoshop. Photoshop's a nice blue. Premiere, the editing software, it's like a nice pink purple. Flash is red. The audio software is green. No, this won't do. This status quo won't do. Change it. Ooh. Much better. You're not feeling this? But you can't tell them apart? You mean you can't down there on the taskbar? You can't tell them all apart now? Like you could before by sight? What is with these companies, honestly? Like, nothing was wrong with the way it was before. Each one had its own color. You could tell exactly which program was what, which is kind of important when you're working in professional programs when they're on your taskbar. No, says Adobe. No, it's not important. By the way, you can't change. It's impossible to change. All right, I'm saying you can still tell this apart. You can tell that's Premiere, that's After Effects, that's Audacity, that's me. That won't do. Let's get real. Go try editing now. Fucking try. Now that's a taskbar. Now that's a taskbar I can work with. Now, I need more. I don't want to be able to remember how to save my project, all right? If we're not doing the whole thing from memory, what's the point? And this, oh, frankly, the arrow, too. We don't want any shortcut, just cover that up. It's on you, your move, Adobe. Okay, on to a fan favorite, Apple, who may be the culprit behind this whole disaster of super simplifying that we're in. And what was their first logo in 1976? Well, it was that. Look at that thing. Does that look like Apple's logo to you? If you look at the logo history of Apple, though, it's pretty interesting because it changes 1 year after that and never looks back. So yeah, they quickly changed after 1976, as you can see, but they've been the most consistent of anyone. We had the multicolored one in 1977. 95, we get their more skeuomorphic. That's some vocab for you. Ironically, it looks like the current Apple logo and the one from 1998 are the same. So this is the first brand that just went back to an old logo. Okay, so confirmed, this is the modern Apple logo. Sometimes it comes in gray, but it's this. So like I said, we've got to be modern. How do we make this even more sleek? All right, next up, Life is Good, an American apparel company. I didn't know too much about this company. It's kind of a small company, but I had seen these logos around. All right, here, we're bouncy, we're fun, we're light, life is good. We're wearing a beret or some shit. Nice. Our font is whimsical, okay? We feel like we're a Dr. Seuss novel, and then rebrand. What the hell is this? I'm not buying it. This one feels like Life is Good. This one's like, life is good. Let's fix this logo. There we go. We'll just put this in the background where I think it will fit very nicely, very snug. I give that a nice little vignette there. Who needs this? Life is good, not quite. And we can't forget the most important part of this. There we go. That's more like it. Everyone will love that. Put that up. I'll buy the apparel. I might not wear it. I might not get out of bed. Okay, Animal Planet. Here, 1996 to 2006, the one we know and love, or at least the one we know. I thought this one was pretty cool. This is the one I remember on TV as a kid when you watch like Steve Irwin and shit. So it's the one we know and love. It's with the elephants and the font. It looks great. It's simple, but not too simple. It's got the full complex globe in there. I always thought this was a good logo. And then we got a redesign in 2008. That was... Where's the animal? Where's the planet? You're the animal. And I want you off this planet. Yeah, this is when they made a brief detour to any 3Al planet, which just didn't have the same ring. So, yeah, I don't care for that one. But you thought that was bad. We got one from 2018. And that's 2018 to today. I'm happy to say the elephant's back, I think. It might also just be a shit stain. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we can't, it's non-conclusive. It's a non-conclusive experiment. So now I gotta simplify it though, right? First thing I notice is we've got some extra space that, you know, this could be shrunk down. So here, how about? Takes care of that. Just trying to get it in there. I don't know what you're talking about. This is perfect. Tusk. All right? Okay? That's my, let's move on. Okay. Next on the chopping block is Dunkin' Donuts. Now, this is another one that's very close to my heart, maybe more so close to my stomach, because I drink it a lot. Part of their logo is, they say America runs on Dunkin'. Well, I can tell you at least the JonTron offices run on Dunkin', because we get that shit every day. All right, here's our first logo, the one from 1950 to 1960. I mean, it looks like a logo of the period. Definitely it's got that 50s, 60s diner vibe. So in the middle though, in 1956, they changed their logo to this. It's like the Michelin Man if he was a burn victim. I don't know about this logo. I think they transitioned out of that one quickly in 1960 to this guy. So 1960 to 1976. Okay, this one's actually clever. It's like, you're dunking the dunk. I figured it out. I decoded it. I'm a genius. You saw it happen live. Think about how lucky you are. And then in 2007, that's the one I recognize. I don't know about you guys. I think that was the best of the logos. What do you think? Yeah. I love the little steam rising off the coffee, even though it'd probably be spilling at that angle. There we go. Safety first. Doesn't look as bad as I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this is their present logo. They were at HQ and they're like, just rip half the fucking logo off. No, I know what you're thinking. That looks shit. That looks terrible. It actually looks like something my eyes want to see. Dunkin'. Yeah, that sounds cool, guys. Dunkin'. It was the donuts that made the Dunkin' cool. You can't just go around Dunkin' without the donuts, dude. They didn't even leave the fucking coffee on. Look at yours. Look at mine. Yours, mine. That's all you gotta do, baby. If you're not selling donuts anymore, at least tell them you're selling coffee. So, Dunkin', yeah, you know, It's a great logo and all, but like I said, just like the others, you've fallen into the trap of making this far too hard to understand. So I was thinking, I'll do you the favor. I'm helping you out, guys. I'm helping you out. You're not gonna sell as much coffee this way. I'm telling you. I know the way that the youth are now. You guys wanna get some? I'm really tired. I could use some. Don't say I never did nothing for you, okay? And this one, on the house. All the coffee you've supplied us with over the years, this one, I will not pursue legal action. Which brings us to Smuckers. That's right, the American staple. Pretty much any diner you go to will have one of these bad boys, so I'm pretty sure most people know Smuckers. This is a company that's got a place that looks like this. So you know they're not gonna try to fuck with shit, right? You're an idiot. You're wrong. Like I said, they got a ranch that looks like this. This already looks great. We got 2 beautiful strawberries, ripe, plump. That's pretty much set for the next 3 centuries. Wrong. That's the James Smucker cone. Why, you don't get that? That doesn't look like strawberries to me, okay? That looks like the hot spread I get on my Italian hoagie down on 8th Street in Jersey. It doesn't look like fucking strawberries. What's with like the green one? Is that supposed to be like unripe strawberry or some other? Is that supposed to be like another fruit? A pear? It can't be a pear. I was thinking the only thing it could be is a pear. All right, you know, I'm a charitable man. Even though this hurts me deep down, I'm still gonna show them how they can improve this, okay? So now watch closely. You're not gonna wanna miss this. You take this bad boy, you shrink her down, okay? Then you just move right over here, open this guy up to its limit, and then you take this son of a gun and you put it there, fixed. What can I say? I'm a good man. I'm a good person, okay? I like to help people. Just make sure you close that up. You don't want the smell stinking up the place. You know.
Core Power helps you rise to a whole new level of recovery with 26 grams of protein.
All this gets me thinking. I've got to update my branding too, right? I mean, if it's good enough for Smuckers, it's good enough for me. I'm just a YouTuber. That's Smuckers. They make $7.8 billion a year on jam. On jam. Wish I made that much. It's time to modernize my logo. For that, though, I will need my artist's glove. This is probably gonna take me a long time, so, you know, I wouldn't wait around. It's perfect. Es perfecto. Okay. Feeling hip, feeling trendy, minimalist. But most of all, feeling a bit like a dipshit. I kind of feel like this here, that if you compacted that into human form, that's the one I'm feeling like. Feeling like a pollusive weather event. I mean, I thought I was gonna fit in with like Cocoa Beat and stuff, but nah, I just feel like a bad person. Any takers? 1 pence? I'm selling for 1 single pence. Let's give it to somebody who deserves it. I'm putting my branding on this guy, on this beautiful basketball player.
You know who that is?
Is it LeBron James?
That's Bill Russell.
Who's Bill Russell?
Thank you, sir.
He's a size XL, XXL.